everyone, this is HunMoc and welcome for today's video. And for today it's Sunday on this channel. It means that this week's project is complete and this is it. You can see it just right next to me. What I did is I had a really rough time sometimes and it was really challenging, but in the end it's done. And if you have missed the first video on Wednesday when I had like my idea, my inspiration, what I'm gonna do, please check that up. And also for those others, this was the inspiration. This is from the Harry Potter, the Ford Anglia, the flying Ford Anglia. And yeah, so and everybody else, if this is the first time you see my channel and see my videos, please welcome. And also what I do is every week I choose a little inspiration. It can come from like a picture, maybe a movie scene, and why not a Lego set, and then I build like a grand MOC around it. So if you like those kind of videos and like those kind of buildings and Lego and etc., then you have found the right channel. So hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and yeah, so welcome. And also what we're gonna do is we're gonna have a close-up for this one. I'm gonna show you what I did, what my thought was and my technique and etc. So we're gonna have like a review and you're gonna see every angle, what everything surrounding this. So it's gonna be a pretty awesome. So why wait, let's start to check it out. Hello everyone. Okay, so this is it guys, and this is the result, and I mean it's a lot, so we're gonna start it just right from the front side. I have here the Harry Potter and Ron. We can put them aside like that. And yeah, so as you can see, what I found like in a couple of projects ago, I found that I really like to raise everything up so you have like a clean foundation. I mean, I think it looks very good, and you can see the idea is to have like a really like a cross section. And if you remember the last time how everything looked like, just like over there, and you can see where everything started, I had like a couple of trees, etc., like here, and a little cave, and this is the result. We're gonna check that up in a little bit. But anyway, so as you can see, I mixed up a little bit of colors. I could have done to put some tiles around it, but I wanted to have like a really rough texture for the whole thing. So that's why I left it without some ties and a nice finish. I skipped that one for this time. I don't know, what do you think? Was it a good choice or not? Please put that in the comment. Anyway, what I did is to have like a little path just right up to where the spider cave, just right over here. I wanted to have like a little bit of a path, and also I wanted to mix like with the rock and also like a little sandy, because it's kind of hard, because when I saw the pictures, and also I remember some parts of the movie that is really dark, so I didn't want to have like bright colors. Otherwise I really enjoy to have like a lot of colors in my MOCs, but for this one it's really dark scene and a dark pictures, and it's a spider and a cave and etc. So you get the picture, so you have to have something like that. But what I did is that I mix it up so you can see. I'm gonna take it a little bit closer so you can have a good look. So I used a lot of pieces, 1x2 or 1x6, and made like a different levels and different section, and also mixing up the colors so you can see a really cool texture. And also a little bit spiders. I thought that I had like more of them, but unfortunately I didn't in my stock. So I had like 12. I thought I had like 50-60, but I was wrong, so I didn't have it. So but anyway, it's just like that with also with the webs. I thought I had a lot of them, but I didn't. So this is it anyway, so I had to have what I got anyway. So this is the path. I'm gonna lift it up so you can see it on from different sides. But as you can see, everywhere is like holes like this. I'm gonna take it a little bit closer. I'm gonna lift it up so you can see. Everywhere is a round of root system. Why I wanted to do it is that I never done it really before, to have like, usually when you start to build, you have like a really clean and everything with the rocks and etc. And I wanted to have like openness. As you see, it's brown pieces, round cone system all over the place. As you can see, it's whole and it's like everywhere you see the brown. The idea was to have like a really big root system around the whole project. And so you can see it from all different angles. Yeah, so I'm gonna spin it around so you can see it from different sides. And all I do every time I build MOCs like this is, here is a perfect example. So the root come out right here, and you can see the root just right over here, also here. And what I do, I always start to like choose a couple of colors which I wanted to build with, and after that I start to build. And one thing I have learned is that don't stop to add pieces, just add piece by piece by piece, and sooner or later you're gonna have this really cool like layout. And there is no really a perfect piece. I use every different type of piece. So I don't choose like one or two types of piece when I do it. I take everything which I can have, what I got in the stock at home. So, but anyway, so you can see it. It's a couple of also the black spiders, the white and red. Those what I had, and this is like, I saw that in the picture which I show you, that I wanted to have like a really massive tree. But this tree is on the top of the spider cave. I'm gonna turn it around like this so you can see it. Here is the entrance for the spider cave, and the idea was to have it like exactly top of it. And I started to like build it up, and I here also, like I always say, I really found it really cool to add like different type of pieces, not just like the slopes or etc. when you started to build up a tree, but also many different pieces. It doesn't really matter. As you can see on this side, I have like a tile and like a slope all around to give like this really rough texture. Because when I started to build like trees and etc., I used like one or two type of the pieces to add it up to have like the outside of the tree. And I found it really boring after a while, because I wanted to see, because usually in the nature when you see like a tree, it doesn't really how to say, it's not exactly the same every tree. So it have a life, it's a living thing. So I wanted to have like a really like a rough texture. And here you see it's like the back door of the entrance. You see it on the back side, which I show you. And this is like the small exit. This spider doesn't really fit in this one, but I wanted to have like it, because I like to use this slope type of piece to have this really cool entrance. Anyway, so what I did, I started just like on the whole texture and the whole layout. I started to build with the pieces, and I just add and add until I get like a really big tree. And this is like the cross section, because here you can see this is the finish. And also I use the old type of technique to build the tree. I need to spin it around so you can see it like this. And I also added like the pieces just right. I took it together and make like a like a turn or like a curve, and I let them build by and added one by one all around, so you get like this. So the idea is that the whole tree continue like upwards, and it gets like this in this size. And but I wanted to stop myself, because like always with this MOC, it's never ending, and you have to somewhere just finish everything up and say, you can see just right on the other side. So this is, the idea was to have like a back door on the cave. You can see it on the back side, just right over there. Yeah. And yeah, so this is a tree. Some spiders were hanging on the web. I wanted to use like one by one to have it down, but in the end I wanted to have the webs because I thought it looks a little cooler. Anyway, so this is it, guys. I can have a quick like from upwards, so you can see the layout, the texture and everything like this. Good. So I'm gonna put it back, and the idea was, as in the scene, you have this spider. This was the first time. I'm not really good to build like animals or insects, but I wanted to try, and I saw a couple of pictures. I found this in my stock, some of them, and I added some technique pieces. But I know I built one spider back in the days. It was from the Lord of the Rings, but I remember how I built it, and I wanted to try something. So I used like, I can have a little closer, you can see it up front. So it looks like this. I think it's because I'm not the best, I think anyway, it was pretty awesome. So the idea was to have the spider just right over here, and also the Ford Anglia just like this. And also what I remember was that Harry Potter spoke to the spider, and the Ron was very scared and was behind Harry Potter, just like this. Anyway, so this is the whole scene and the whole picture. You can do one more time so you can see like this. And yeah. So, excellent. Very good. So, that's it. Hope you liked it. Let's head back. And then we are back. I hope you guys liked the result and also my little tour. And yeah, so as I mentioned in the review, that some of these parts was something that was totally new for me. Example, the root system in the whole underground structure, and a lot of holes, and like with the cliffs and stones and etc. Some of it is something that is totally new, and I haven't done it before. But as always, this channel is all about to challenge myself to build some new techniques and etc. So I think in the end it came out pretty awesome. And yeah, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put this one on the shelf just right behind me, and we're gonna finish this week's project with this, and also heading for the next week. So like always on this channel, on Wednesday I'm gonna present you a new project for next week, so don't miss that out. And also this is something that is really gonna be really cool, and also something different. It's not gonna be a Harry Potter theme, but of course I really enjoy to build Harry Potter, but still you have to mix it up, so I get a more challenging channel, and also expand and also upgrade my skill for building techniques. So yeah, so if you like this and like my channel, like what I do, please hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. It will help me grow the channel, and I really appreciate it. And also let other people to discover my channel. And yeah, so I'm gonna see you in a couple of days, and until then, take care. Bye bye.